Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new video and it's actually not a Pokemon video. Today is basically a video where I go over probably the newest things I've purchased off Vinted recently and doing a bit of a style in 60 seconds video. Way back when the channel first started, this is what I used to do as shorts, and now we're just going to kind of expand that a little bit. So just showing you some new things I picked up at Vinted for very good prices, and what I'm planning to be wearing closer to more autumn winter time. I'm a bit of a fiend for jackets, to be honest with you, and I managed to pick some really cool things up recently, and I just kind of wanted to share them with you and probably style some outfits with them. So without further ado, let's go and style some outfits. So here we are. So here's our first two jackets. Now, full disclosure, I've not really put these on very much. I've literally just took them out the Vinted order, put them on, just make sure they fit, and that was it. So actually haven't had a chance to really go through it, appreciate it, and really get a good feel for it. So my first one is a bit of a Letterman jacket. Now this is a super dry jacket I saw a couple of years ago back in our local shopping centre. These jackets were going about £115. Now I'm sorry, but not everyone can afford that, and I don't think it was worth £115. However, knock off a one off that price, and well, £100 off that price, and I found this jacket, same jacket, on sale at Vinted. So I thought, well, I want to definitely see what kind of size I am. So this is actually a medium. My favourite colours are black and red. So here it is on the arms. This is a medium. I'm about 5'7". Fits very nice on the arms. Very happy with that. The length is very nice as well. Plenty of room to, plenty of motion, plenty of room. Obviously not the season right now in summer. However, as we go closer towards autumn and winter, this could definitely be a jacket that I go to that's not too obviously thick, but it's a nice just going out jacket. So let's button it up, make sure we're all good closed as well. It's looking very nice. Obviously black is very slim in colour anyway. Got pockets as well. Very nice. Little spin. Alright, okay, I'm liking this. This is very nice jacket. Feel good, feel comfortable. I can even put a layer underneath, put a jumper under if I was feeling that extra cold, but actually it's got quite a good thickness to it. Definitely keep you warm. So black and red, what a winner. We'll definitely pair this up with some outfits later. I've actually got an idea I might use this jacket for in a future video, so stay tuned for that. So yes, very good. Very happy with the black and the red jacket. We're not going too far different, to be honest with you, because not only did I find the black and red jacket on there, but there's also the blue and the white, or the blue and the cream. A bit more of your traditional colourways for Letterman jackets. Again, it's another super dry one. Same exact, there we go. Same exact style, same size, medium. Very nice. Good room in jacket. Looks very nice open. Very thick, keep you warm. And they got the leather sleeves as well. That's probably what made these jackets so expensive, was the leather sleeves themselves. So let's just button up here and have another look. We'll do a little twirl and we'll see how we get on. But I'm impressed, I like this. I've always kind of liked Letterman jackets. When we was, when my age, when I was in college back in 2012-13, you'd have a lot of people wearing kind of jackets. I can't remember what they were called though, they had a specific name. But anyway, yeah, you'd have this kind of style of jackets. I actually had a style of jacket just like this when I was younger, with an American patch on the back. But yeah, very nice, closed up. Fits really good. Yes, very nice. Very pleased with this jacket. Can't wait to actually style it with some things in a little while. But yes, very pleased with our white and navy blue Letterman jacket. Moving on, we're going to go to something a little bit different. So this is actually something I've had in my wardrobe for a while. It's actually the first thing that got me into fleeces. Fleeces are very stylish, so let me just pull this out. So this is the first fleece I got. Managed to find this at a, what would you call it? Outlet. This is a Vans fleece from an outlet. I quite like the colourway on it. Green and this kind of colour. I can't think what it is. But fluffy fleeces is what I'm trying to get at, really. Fluffy fleeces are very cool. This one's actually quite lightweight as well, so you can actually wear it for a lot of different seasons. It's just that one layer over your t-shirt, They will obviously keep you warm in the summer if you required it, or obviously, there we go. So this is the fleece. I think it's really good size. It looks quite smart. You know, it's casual, but it's not too. It's smart as well. Little shot from the back as well. But yeah, fleece. I like it. Fluffy fleeces. I think they're very cool. I think they're very versatile to go with a lot of outfits, and they're just very warm. And they've got a really good look to them. And I quite like the fluffiness of this one. It's really comfy and cozy. Very nice. So we will be matching some outfits with this as well as the main piece, I suppose you could say. But that's not all, because we're actually going to be looking at another fleece. I've been having these weird thoughts lately, like, is any of this real or is it just a dream? If you know what game that's from, quote it down in the comments, because I'm going to spoil it in a few seconds. Let me just get myself out of this and I'll show you why that is a very important quote to what we're going to be trying on next. So recently I've gone on a bit of a Disney nostalgia trip. I've been playing lots of Disney games, you could kind of say. Toy Story 2 on the PlayStation 1, amazing game. I absolutely fell in love with gaming with that game, played it with my dad. Slime Time was like such an incredibly hard boss to beat as a child, and then we finally beat it, so that was a really good memory. But what I'm trying to say is I've been on a bit of a Disney thing recently. I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts as well, playing Kingdom Hearts 3 specifically, just going back and trying to get all the trophies in that game, and watching some old, you know, 2D animated Disney films. My favourites are Tarzan, Peter Pan, 101 Dalmatians. You know, I love all of those films. And Mulan as well. Just all from my childhood. Really enjoyed that. Now, I went to Disneyland Paris last year in October. There may be some videos or something coming out at some point this year about that. However, like, Disney have some really incredible merch. There's a lot of Disney adults there. There's lots of people that just love Disney, like really engross themselves into it. And there was one thing I saw when we was out there, but unfortunately every place we went to was sold out within minutes, seconds of coming out. So I was a little bit gutted that missed out on this, but you know, all good things come to those who wait. So on Vinted, I was looking a few weeks ago and came across it. I was like, oh my god, it's actually here. So I jumped to the gun. This seller wanted something like half the price that it actually was at the park. I was like, gonna instantly jump on that. So I wasn't sure on the size, but we did actually get it. This is the Sorcerer Mickey fleece with this really amazing back design as well. So just going back to the fleece thing, this is fluffy. This is a fluffy fleece. And yes, I haven't had a chance much to wear it yet because it's not the season right now. It's currently summertime in the UK, but I'm really excited to actually wear this. So let's just pop it on and let's see how it is. Now this I think is a large, so it's obviously going to be on the more baggier side. But that is absolutely fine. Absolutely cool with that. Hopefully it's going to fit. There we go. Yes, okay. Again, I haven't really put this on. I've kind of just taken it out of the bag, quick try on. Yeah, it's okay. And then obviously saying it's okay to the Vinted seller and all that kind of thing you've got to do. But yes, this is the fleece in question. Yes, it's on the large side. Yes, I don't mind that puffier look. That is absolutely fine. That fluffy. Lots of room. Could put a jumper under this if I really need to. But actually, it's thin here. Bit thick on the outside, it's fluffy. It's a fluffy fleece at the end of the day. You know what you're going to get. But this one is a full-on zip-up one. So this is the fleece in question. Very baggy, very nice. If I was going to any kind of Disney film or trip, I think this is what I'm going to be pulling out from now on, because I'm just absolutely in love. Very simple, red, white and blue, like the colours of France. It makes sense. And obviously you've got this amazing back pattern on the back. You've got Sorcerer Mickey, which is very, very cool. Yeah, I like this. This is going to be my winter thing for sure this year. This is what I'm going to be pulling out for winter, especially if we've got any Disney films coming up and we're going to go watch it at the cinema. Definitely going to be pulling out this amazing fluffy fleece. Yes, it's large. Yes, it's baggy. I actually quite like that I've got room to move in, you know. Got a lot of room to move in, which is very cool. So I think now we should start pairing these outfits up and seeing what we can kind of make. So we'll be right back.
Vad hakten alla Fullfest, fullfest vi alltid gjort, så det magra och tjocka, ska ha det bra, ja. Klappa takten alla var fullfest hela dagen. Mjöl från livets grottekvarn. Fullfest hela dagen. Små på skor, det har vi alltid gjort, så det är goda för att gå glad, ja.
So here we are, final outfit. This is a Disney inspired outfit, so it's only appropriate that I actually got my Disney shirt out. So this is Disney 2020. It's a special trip with some very special friends that I'm never going to forget. So it only seemed fitting to match this for our final outfit. So first of all, let's get the fleece in question on. Our lovely fluffy Sorcerer Mickey fleece. Might even just keep it undone for this one. Very nice. Obviously, completely up to you if you like to. You know, wear whatever shoes you think suit. So go with brown or go with the white, whichever your style is. You're probably going to prefer the white, to be honest with you, but it's never a style in 60 seconds video or fashion video without adding a hat. So here's the actual hat that I wore in 2020 while going around Disney. So this is my Toy Story alien hat. It got quite a few looks and quite a few turned heads, I would say. But yeah, so this is my really cool alien hat. So you can imagine walking around Disney. In Disney, you don't really care what you look like, as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. So this would probably be my Disney going around the park outfit. But there's even better hat, I feel. This is really cool, don't get me wrong, very unique. But my favourite hat to complete the look would be, my probably favourite choice is, it's gotta be the Goofster hat. It's gotta be the Goofy hat. I love this hat, I think it's absolutely class. The reason I remember this hat is because in Aladdin, the genie, Robin Williams, R.I.P., wore this hat at the very end of Aladdin. I was like, that's such a cool hat. And then obviously years later, I went to Disneyland and actually saw it as a real hat, so had to get it. So this would be my final outfit for Disney or any Disney trips. It's gotta be the Disney fleece, the Goofy hat, and that's that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.